Attorney General Merrick Garland has announced that the Department of Justice, in coordination with states, will be pursuing antitrust action, will be suing Google and attempting to break them up through antitrust actions, which is absolutely a correct action, I believe. Take a look at this being announced.
Today, the Department of Justice, joined by 8 states, filed a civil antitrust lawsuit in the United States District Court for the Eastern District of Virginia against Google. We alleged that Google has used anti-competitive, exclusionary, and unlawful conduct to eliminate or severely diminish any threat to its dominance over digital advertising technologies.
Yes, so I do think the breaking up of monopolies, these pursuits of antitrust actions, and in this lawsuit is something that we underuse, our government underuses, and we have allowed very monopolistic type industries and companies to pop up, which is damaging for the consumers, for sure. Here from CBS, 8 states, along with the Justice Department, sued Google on Tuesday, alleging that its dominance in digital advertising harms competition. The government alleges that Google's plan to assert dominance has been to neutralize or eliminate rivals through acquisitions and to force advertisers to use its products by making it difficult to use competitors' products. The antitrust suit was filed in federal court in Alexandria, Virginia. Attorney General Merrick Garland was expected to discuss, as we saw there, it at a news conference later Tuesday. The department suit accuses Google of unlawfully monopolizing the way ads are served online by excluding competitors. This includes its 2008 acquisition of DoubleClick, a dominant ad server, and subsequent rollout of technology that locks in the split-second bidding process for ads that get served on web pages. At minimum, the lawsuit wants Google to split off its advertising business, its ad manager suite, and ad exchange, as well as any additional structural relief as needed to cure any anti-competitive harm. So, this is a correct move. And this is an example of real anti-big tech motives, right? So, we see far too often the fact that our government is very weary of, for a number of reasons that we've discussed, challenging the powerful within the private sector, challenging areas like big tech. So because of that, we don't get the advocacy on the part of the average working American that we should from our government against some of these uber powerful companies. And it's not to say, oh, big business is evil and companies are evil. Business and companies, and even large companies, are crucial to our economy and they are important. But if we allow the system to be set up in such a way where they're able to accumulate a level of power that is anti-competitive and messes with consumers' ability to be treated properly and that industry's ability to run properly, then that's the job of the government, to step in and make sure that system is set up correctly and to enforce laws that are on the books. And so the right, goes after big tech for being woke and for censoring conservatives. And we've seen they actually treated Trump more softly, kindly, patiently than they would have with somebody else at the end of his presidency. And so a lot of these narratives aren't even true, but they go after big tech within the context of that conversation. But let's see how many of them are cheering on Merrick Garland, the appointee of Joe Biden, Attorney General of the United States right now, for this action. We'll see, maybe, but this is actually how we hold big tech accountable. This is actually how our government should be functioning in holding these very large and powerful companies accountable. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of what makes this show possible, plus get access to the full video version of the show hours before any of the clips are uploaded to YouTube, plus get the extra bonus show every single Saturday, you can do so by going to patreon.com/LukeBeasley. That's patreon.com/LukeBeasley, and there's a link in the description.